Hello, welcome back to another vlog. If this is your first time stumbling on one of my videos, hi, welcome, I'm Taylor. I think this weekend we're going to be getting into a little reading vlog. I had started to film a productive vlog this week, and Monday and half of Tuesday went really well, and then I started to feel super sick the other half of Tuesday. Started to rain, it's just been rainy, and I've just been feeling sick all week. I live with a chronic illness, and it flared up Tuesday afternoon, and that was just basically the end for me. So I just had to put all of my energy and fight into getting through work this week. So I feel like this weekend it would be nice to just recharge and do some reading. I'm super behind on my TBR for March. Definitely not going to get through everything, but I think I just want to spend this weekend cozying up. And I got my copy of Summer in the City by Alex Astor that I really want to read. It's also short, it's under 300 pages. The only long book I think I'm going to tackle this weekend is Deep End, and I'm about 50 pages in, I think. I haven't picked it up in like 2 weekends since my last weekend reading vlog, I think. So I want to definitely read those two, get in a little bit of romance. Then I think I just want to eat up a thriller. I wanted to read Ward D by Frida McFadden for over a year now, and I recently caught up on one of my favorite vloggers videos, Carla Espinosa. If you don't follow her, check her out. I love her so much. And she ate it up in like one day, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that too. Frida's just those type of books that you eat up in one day or one sitting. And Ward D has always been the one of her books that just stands out to me. Like the description just sounds like it's gonna be amazing. So we had a nice morning, got our Saturday bagels, which is our ritual, got some Starbucks. I ran into Hobby Lobby to pick up this adorable cherry cup to complete my set. So now I have flowers, which I think are my favorite for sure. Strawberries, cherries, and mushrooms. So I just think that's really cute. Not saying I won't get any others in the future, but I have a set of 4, which I just feel like is perfect. The only one from Anthropologie I'm kind of tempted, but I don't even know if they have it anymore, is the one with lemons with the white rim. I just like the contrast with the yellow and the white, but I don't know. I have my set of 4, I'm very happy. So I just got out of the shower, let's do some skincare, get cozy, and I'm debating if I'm gonna pick up Deep End and finish that, or if I wanna start with Summer in the City and just eat up a whole book. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it while I do my skincare. Amazon package just got here, which I for a second forgot was coming, but of course I had to order books when Amazon was having their sale, and I think it's still going on. I honestly do not know, but there's a YA series that I've been wanting, and the box set for the hardcovers is like $55 I think at Barnes, and I spent $27, which is crazy. So let's open it. Alright, so I got the Belladonna series, and I'm actually not sure, I'm sure it has another name, but Belladonna, Foxglove, Wisteria, just such beautiful books. I am not usually a hardcover person, but I wanted to get the hardcovers in these just because I think that they're so beautiful. This detail inside Wisteria is so gorgeous. Look how beautiful the books are. So yeah, I just had to get the hardcovers, $27 instead of $55 before tax, and like $27 after tax is pretty crazy. 2 of these were like $6, and then one of them, which is Foxglove, I noticed the second book in a series is like never on sale, but still I got it at Amazon price, which was like $11. Pretty awesome. The Belladonna and Foxglove are not the special edition series, but that's okay. Looks like the only special edition one I have is Wisteria, but that's totally fine. Absolutely gorgeous, so excited. I gotta see where I want to put these, but I'm very happy with my choice. let's do a little update. It is almost 5. I've been reading off and on for about 3 hours. I'm on page 106, so about to be to chapter 15, I think. This is like, I think, the longest chapter in the book so far, but I am loving it. I really actually like the main female character, and I feel like I have a soft spot for the male main character already. I like the plot. I love the location, New York City. I just feel like it's so fun, and I like that the concept is that they're going kind of all about the city to these different places. And I won't say too much because I don't want to give anything away, but I like that Alex added the map for you here so you can kind of see all the places they go, especially if you've never been to New York City. I just think it's really cute, but I'm really enjoying it. I have high hopes that I will get it done today. And P.S. I posted just like a little Saturday picture, like what I was getting into today on my TikTok, and it was with this book, and Alex Astor reposted it, and I thought that was really cool. I was fangirling. So anywho, it's been a very chill day. I obviously got outside for a little bit, as you saw, had some lunch. We did not put in groceries for pickup like we were supposed to, so we're gonna get dinner out. I'm not sure if we're gonna get ramen or Thai, kind of toss up between the two. I'm still not feeling 100%. Just, this is one of the worst flare-ups, so it sucks because I'm still going through that, but it's nice to just relax and do nothing today. So I'm gonna finish this and then maybe move into Ward D tonight because I just feel like something creepy to end the day with. Okay, I just finished Summer in the City and I loved it so much. I'm like still teary. I just feel like it was just a good story. It had some deep elements, but not so emotionally, like painfully deep that you're just gonna be destroyed. It was just the right amount in my opinion. And I was just telling Andrew that like I feel like this healed parts of me that I didn't even know needed healing, and I can't even quite describe it, but there's just elements that the male main character brought to the story and brought to friendship and the relationship that I just didn't even know I needed to read. It was just well written. I know this is Alex's first adult novel as well as first romance, and I just feel like she did a really wonderful job. I will definitely be reading more of her romance books. I highly recommend picking this one up. It was super nice to just devour in one day. It's been a while since I read an entire book in one day. It's just under 300 pages. I feel like I was just immersed in this summer all day long today, and it took me like 9 hours off and on to read it, and I just feel like that's just like the perfect amount. I feel good. I feel like I'm going to bed with good vibes, and it was just so warm-hearted. I loved it so much. But that is Summer in the City. Go read it. I am going to get ready for bed and start Ward D, but I'm probably not going to get very far, so I will update you guys tomorrow. Hello. It is the very next afternoon. It's like 12:45. I have a dentist appointment in 15 minutes. I was hoping to put on a little bit of makeup. Probably not going to happen, but I'm going to do a little hair mask, slick back style. We'll see if I have any time to throw on makeup. The dentist is literally like 30 seconds down the street, which is lovely. But I started Ward D last night on my Kindle. I've been listening to it this morning while I got up, made breakfast, and I'm going to tell you guys a funny story while I do my hair. The story was like reaching this really intense, suspenseful part, and I was in the kitchen cooking, and my husband works from home on Sundays, so he's in the office, you know, so I'm alone in the kitchen cooking. It's like this really suspenseful moment, and I turn around and he's standing there, and I don't expect him to be standing there, and I just screamed. He's like, "Oh my gosh, what is going on?" And I'm like, "What? Why are you standing there?" He was just standing there eating his breakfast peacefully, and I just scream in his face. So that is how my morning is going, but I'm really liking Ward D. I'm using this Moroccan oil hair mask. I look crazy. But I am really loving Ward D. I have never used this mask specifically. I thought that this was the other one I used to use, but the formula looks different. So I'm hoping it's okay to leave on dry hair this long, because it does say towel dried hair. So I'm like, maybe this is meant to be used as like an extra step, but that's not how we're gonna use it today. I don't love the consistency, so I probably won't do this again, but I just put it on my ends, and then I'm going to not really put it up top because it's too thick. That is why I have my little day flyaway tamer, and I also have the other day product to help with this style, but I wanted to try and do the mask, the like deep hydrating mask today. We will see.
Little girl, my lips part, trying to form a question, because there's no way a little girl is standing in my room. "You're going to fail this test," she informs me in her sweet little girl voice. Sings out, "Amy, dinner time." I will figure it out. You always worry about your math test, but you always do well in the end. She was always insisting Jade stay for dinner. Then afterward, she would drive the two of us to Jade's house to make sure she got home okay, even though it was only a 10-minute walk. One time she came in and said we were going to be person in the world who sitting out than I am is my mother. 14. Present day. I mean, every time I studied with him, I felt stupid, but I always ended up acing the exam because he would push me to go above and beyond the nurse's station. His hands pushed deep into his white coat pockets.
All right, so little update. I just went to the dentist, and I was there all of 15 minutes. And after being a patient there for 3 years, I just walked out. I was like, no, I'm not going to receive services here. Like, this is just a little reminder that if there is anywhere, a doctor's office or not, trying to take advantage of you financially, walk out. It's really sad. This is the second time I've experienced this at a dental office. Once when I first moved back 4 years ago, then I've been with them for 3 years, and now I had to do the same today under new management, but it's really disappointing, mostly because I really need to go to the dentist. Now I got to find somebody else. But yeah, I'm finding this to be a more common problem. Like, I feel like the economy is not that good, and so these offices are just trying to take more advantage of you, your insurance. Just be mindful, don't let it happen. So that kind of put me in a funky mood. I came home and just kind of rotted on my phone for 30 minutes. But I'm gonna go to Starbucks. I'm gonna get a little pick-me-up for Andrew and myself and come back home, eat up Ward D. I'm a little over 100 pages. Eat up Ward D, and then I have a little bit of work to do, not very much, and then hopefully finish Ward D, maybe get back into Deep End. It's super gloomy day, so I feel like the energy is still really perfect to read. I might cozy up in my little reading nook in my office too, because I haven't done that in a while. I've been reading on the couch, but I feel like maybe setting the tone, turning on my little salt lamp, a candle, just setting the vibe in there, reading on the Kindle for the afternoon. Sounds perfect. So let's go get that started. Let's let's do a quick little update. I am on chapter 46. I'm almost done. I think I have like less than 100 pages left. I'm on page 251 out of, with the epilogue, 337. So yeah, less than 100 pages. If you want to just devour a book, pick up a Frida McFadden book, 100%. It's really good. It has me on my toes. It has me completely wondering what in the hell is going on. If you don't know anything about this book, I feel like this is one of the ones that a lot of people don't talk about. I've only heard like 1 or 2 people talk about this book, and last year, it's been on my TBR since like the beginning of last summer. I saw somebody did like a 24-hour readathon and they read this one, and I was like, oh my gosh, nobody talks about that. This will be my 3rd Frida book. I have read The Inmate, which blew my mind, Never Lie, which is like everyone's favorite, and I think maybe I need to reread it and give it another chance. It was good and it stayed with me, but it wasn't my favorite. Like it wasn't as, oh my gosh, as like everyone played it out to be, in my mind at least. But I was reading that at the end of a readathon as well. I was very tired and I read the end like after midnight when I was already falling asleep. So I'm like, maybe I need to just give it another chance. But as her other books were, it's very fast paced. It's very twisty, very psychological. Just, you don't know how much of the main character you can trust. You know that there's more going on with the side characters than is initially let on. With all that being said, this book tracks a medical student who is doing a night rotation in a psych ward for school. She's going to be there just one night shift. It's long though. I think it's like 12-hour shift. Her ex-boyfriend is also going to be on this shift. She's super nervous, and we find out as readers very early on, she's super nervous because there is a link to her past that is a patient in that ward. Nobody knows. Professors don't know. None of the on-call doctors know. It's her secret. Her ex-boyfriend doesn't know. Well, her ex-boyfriend just kind of goes out of the picture and is missing the majority of the night. We don't really know what's going on with him, and I don't want to give any spoilers away, but you know, she's encouraged to have interactions with patients through the night so she can learn something. And as the night goes on, she is experiencing each patient telling her like, we're gonna die tonight at the hands of this one inmate who is very high risk, so they have him locked up in a room, and then he's also like further detained. I can't find the word I'm looking for in that room. I don't want to say chained up, but for lack of a better word, like chained up in that room, tied up in that room, whatever. I cannot find the correct term, but everyone is saying they're not going to make it through the night. So right now it's 3 hours until her shift is over. There's some just weird stuff going on. I know there's going to be a twist, but in Frida fashion, I'm sure there's going to be more than one twist. So I'm really excited to finish this. I will update you guys in about an hour when it is done. Okay, so I just finished Ward D. Another book in a day just feels like such an accomplishment. It has been a very good day as well. Yesterday and today I did still get my chores done, which I'm so happy about. But my review on Ward D is that it was very good. I was just telling my husband that I feel like it just gets the job done. Like it does what it's meant to do. It's meant to be a fast-paced read, creepy, keep you on your toes. There's meant to be many twists. It's very enjoyable. They're books that I do still think about, but they don't like really blow my mind. I can't quite describe it. I enjoy them. They're very good, but they're not necessarily mind-blowing. Most of the time you will think you know what is going on, or you will think you have it figured out, but you don't. My glasses are foggy. I'm going to take those off. And I think that just makes it really fun, just makes it a fun read. If you've ever seen the series Creep Show by Stephen King, I'm definitely dating myself, but they are very, very good. And they're just like short stories that are creepy and fun, and that's how I feel about Frida's books. So I definitely recommend it if you haven't read Ward D. It was a very, very fun read today. And her last line of her books just always leave you just with a little chill down your spine, and I just think that's fun. So she definitely knows how to creep you out. So with that, that is the end of the vlog, just on my skincare. So I feel like my face is all dewy, but this was a very good weekend, a very successful reading vlog. I'm thinking of doing the same next weekend. Andrew also wants to spend the weekend reading with me. We'll see what I pick up. I'm going to end the night with Deep End. I want to end the month with Deep End, so I'm going to be focusing on that for the next couple days. I didn't get to all the books that I wanted to read in March, but I feel like I'm ending very strong, and I did read some really great books this month. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget to subscribe. It does help my channel out since I'm still growing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.